I'm sending them, and then I go to sleep. And then I wake up the next morning with so much conviction because I realized I posted about it, but I hadn't even really prayed about it. And honestly, I felt so convicted. I got down on my knees and I just went straight to the Father and was like, first of all, I'm so sorry that I said I was going to pray for this. And maybe I passingly prayed. And of course, I know I just passingly did, but I hadn't prayed since posting about all of that stuff. So I got down on my knees and started to pray for her family. I started to pray for her mom and her dad and for her and for what they're going through and her siblings, and just actually spent time with the Father for her daughter. And I just got so convicted because I thought back to even the text. Her mom did not ask me to post. She didn't say, hey, Sadie, can you go post about this to all your followers? She said, Sadie, can you pray for my daughter? And I think in my mind, I just went, oh yeah, I'll just go to what I can do, what I can offer. And that's this following. But no, what I can offer and the best thing and the most valuable thing that I could have done is to take her daughter's name straight to the Father. And so I look at that situation and I think about our designated prayer people. And the truth is, we all have people we go to, right? We all have things that we go to, but would we be women who, before we go to anyone or anything, go straight to God, right? Because that is actually the most valuable thing we can bring to anyone. I actually want to talk to us today about what we bring to the table. Because as women, we all want to bring something to the table, especially if you're from the South. If you get invited to a party, the next thing you're probably going to do is say, what can I bring? We know, what can I bring? Tell me what you want me to bring, especially the grandmas in the house. My grandma, she's going to be bringing something. Even if I say don't bring anything, she's coming with something. You want to bring something to the table. And, a lot of times, that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. Yes, bring something. That's amazing. I actually just invited someone last week to a Bible study, and she was a little bit older, and she came with cookies. And of course she did. She's going to bring something to the table. But I think sometimes, if we look at it a little bit deeper, we can oftentimes get insecure on what we actually bring to the table. And if we think about it deep enough, we might actually feel like what we bring to the table is actually what we're worth, right? If we don't have something to bring to the table, then are we really even worth being at the table? And I think that with my social media, this kind of goes deeper, really. And this is why I'm telling you this story. Because before Haven was born last year, I decided to take some time off social media. So if you have followed me on Instagram, I'm so grateful for that. I've been blessed to just get to be in the public eye for many, many years. One of my first conferences to ever speak at was one of these, and I was 14 or 15. So I've gotten to do this for a really long time, and that comes with a lot of great things, and then that also comes with some hard things with socials. And so before I had Haven, Honey was little, I thought I'm just going to take some time off. I'm going to delete the app and just give myself a break so I can be fully present. And honestly, I deleted the app, no trouble. I'm like, good, this will be a good little break for me. But then almost immediately, I felt this insecurity rise that I didn't even know was there. And I thought, what are the people going to think whose events I'm speaking at this year if I don't have social media? Are they going to be upset?